brothers. They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right. That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just Isupk sat in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage is safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look. City eyes. It's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga. Cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shot in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation voltage to fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. The colder than the avalanche, way above average. Revenge taste sweet, told him make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Child, come on man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Marquardt, telling me how them crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Poker stop, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Let my light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really see profits under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Ride around with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah. Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin. No kindness, I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers, say they want some smoke, dawg. So I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running, bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch, bless your heart. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got him mad, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Ooh, yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. You PK top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line into a damn tank. I got choppers stashed in the attic like they Anne Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got him made, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. Damn.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga.
I read where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, saying this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretched the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening. Is in fact the if revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Pay. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him, this shit life. It ain't about who got this gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feed you, you won't never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear them niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. I don't know what these niggas heard, boy, this my shit. Funeral home look like a gathering for the gothic. Outside of your crib like we held somebody hostage. Box shit, aiming at your noodle with a chopstick. She love me, but she say she hate the way I make her toxic. Double up on everything I do cause I'm a prophet. Picture me coming to you for help, boy, that's nonsense. It's just me and my niggas, everybody know we got this. Watch your tone, you bass, I got something make you high pitch. Thinking he got faith till he run into a scholar. You a goon, he a goblin, tell him I'm a monster. Niggas forget the goal, all I care about is honor. If I say I'm not 2 or not 3, use your logic. Handicap match, get some help and then combine it. He think he big, treat his head just like an ostrich. So many hands and feet like he jumped inside a mosh pit. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0
gotta tell them till they lock and these niggas plot and they wanna stop them, they mock and they tryna block. Only leave them niggas in the box, then I leave them rot and it's time to clock in. You hide, then I take your spot, then I guarantee I make it top 10. Ain't no one beside me thinking it's a tie, leave his stomach in the knot. See if your man think he hot too, give his top 3. And Frank in the booth, niggas can't spot me. I leave Earth coming back down, going Mach 3. See the sound couldn't catch up, I'm like lightning. I'm here, then I'm gone, leave them scared, so frightening. Up here, then we swarm, ain't fair when we fight team. Me and my team stick together like we same me. She ain't mind speed, tell her go, shit, she might leave. He ain't one West, he a hoe, shit, he might leave. Say I'm not a rapper, then again, shit, I might be. Nigga know it's live.
Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in. Yeah, I hear these niggas when they talking, let them gossip. Protocol, never catch me slipping, tell them watch him. Tunnel vision, move on my way or try to stop this. All black, 0 dark 30 when we lock in.
priest. Present thy registry.
Lakam Yala, Bun Yahawada, Bun Yashala.
Lakam Yala, Bun Yahawada, Bun Yasharala.
Yahweh Ba Shim Yahweh Shabrakathum.
Yahweh Bashem Yashab Rakatha.
La Yashala.
Majah was Mr. Stab, but I could done Mr. East. You're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Quadash, Hayah, Shimka, Yahweh, Balawaka, Taba'ah, Ratazai, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kuwa, Hayah, Bashamayim, the Thulinau, Come, Cow, you won, what's the lock now? Couple walking now, Casalaki now, couple walking now, Walla double yay now, on the side one, a ball, I was saying now, my young, Rod, Kaya, look up, Hamalakwa, well, Allah, what the para, I will love you,
Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Take the time in Hebrew, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Babu Kashah, Thulinau, Hakat, Lerapa'ah, Call Makala, Wakal Madawa, Hakat, Let's a heart, Amatazarayim, Hakat, Lahaki, Hamati, Hakat, our Kawa, Atama, the God Shun, Ba'ashim Yahweh,
What Aman in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
This Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai, the Rockland, Why Yasha'ala, Wahabaya, Sapari, Ba'ashim Yahweh,
What Aman in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 1 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahahari, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Izari, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Wa'aratazah, Ayathan, Namawat, Regog, Al-Yana1, Shamar, Hanala'ai, Yana1, Wala'ai, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamar, Yahweh, Tazal, Al-Yeh, Yumyaka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ai, Yakayaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamar, Bakar Yashamar, Afnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Wawa'aka, Ma'ita, Wa'ai, Awalam.
In the English. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hill.
I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going
The
out.
Lord shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
Even forevermore.
Psalms 82 in the Hebrew. Al-Hayyam.
Al-Hayyam.
Al-Damayam.
Al-Damayam.
Laka.
Laka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashikwat.
Al-Tashikwat.
Al. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Wabika.
Wabika.
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Amaka.
Ya'ariyam.
Ya'ariyam.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Ya'ai Tazawa.
Al-Tazapawaya.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakiyadam.
Wanakakiyadam.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Iwada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Lawai Tazawa.
Lawai Tazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Barya.
Barya.
Yakarata.
Yakarata.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawan.
Adawan.
Wayashimai.
Wayashimai.
Alayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wa'amalak.
Palashah.
Palashah.
Am Yishabi.
Am Yishabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Iman.
Iman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zerawai.
Zerawai.
Labani.
Labani.
Lawat.
Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamari.
Kamari.
Kasaya.
Kasaya.
Sara'ah.
Sara'ah.
Kayabi.
Kayabi.
Banakar.
Banakar.
Koyashawan.
Koyashawan.
Nashamadu.
Nashamadu.
Bayan.
Bayan.
Da'ir.
Da'ir.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adam.
La'adam.
Sayatam.
Sayatam.
Nada.
Nada.
Ya'mua.
Ya'mua.
Kaira.
Kaira.
Wakazabah.
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 Wakazal Manai.
Wakazal Manai.
Call Nasir Kamu.
Call Nasir Kamu.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amaru.
Amaru.
Nair Rashad.
Nair Rashad.
Nanawa.
Nanawa.
Ah. Na'awa.
Na'awa.
Alahayam.
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 Sayatam.
Sayatam.
Kagalgala.
Kagalgala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya.
Lapanya.
Rawaka.
Rawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'ash.
Tabaira.
Tabaira.
Ya'ira.
Ya'ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakalahaba.
Talahat.
Talahat.
Hariyam.
Hariyam.
Khan.
Khan.
Dawadatma.
Dawadatma.
Basaira.
Basairika.
Babasa.
Babasa.
Wapatka.
Wapatka.
Dabahalam.
Dabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kwalawan.
Kwalawan.
Waya.
Waya.
Bukwashwa.
Bukwashwa.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabash.
Yabashwa.
Waya.
Waya.
Behold.
Behold.
Eye to
Eye to eye.
Waya.
Waya.
Kapar.
Kapar.
Waya.
Waya.
Abad.
Abad.
Waya.
Waya.
Da'ira.
Da'ira.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha.
Atha.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Abad.
Yabaka.
Ayuwan.
Ayuwan.
Ah. Ka.
Ka.
Ha.
Ratazan. In the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
thine
enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
The name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarene.
And Hagarene.
Gabal. And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with
them. They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Ze'er.
Like Ze'er.
Yea.
Yea.
all their princes, as Sabbath, and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. Oh my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy stone. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Sabbath. Be seated.
Go ahead, come. All right, we're gonna pick up where we left off last week, which is the book of 1 Samuel. Where we at, right?
4 and 15.
Chapter 4 and verse 15.
Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 4, verse 15 in the Hebrew. Well, Aliyah. Bun. Tasha Young. Washamana. Washam. Shana. Wa ayana yawa. Kwama. Wala. What's like wala. Yakawa. Lara Wath, verse 16. Waya more. Hayash. Al. Alaya. It's like it. Anakaya. It's like it. Haba. Man. Hama Arika. Wa'ania. Man. Hama Arika. Nasataya. Hayawam. Waya Mar. Ma. It's like it. Haya. Hadabar. Bunaya. Verse 17. It's like it. Bunya. Verse 17. Where your ein? Hum up it's like it. Hum up a short. Where your more? Nas. Yashala. Lapunya. Palashathium. Wagum. Magapa. Got a wall. Hayath. Ba'ain. Wa'ain. It's like Wagum. Shunya. Banayak. Mathwa. It's like Kapanya. What's like it? Wapayak. It's like Wapayak Nakas. Wa'arawan. Ha'alayam. Nalakwaka, verse 18. Wayahaya. Kahaza Kayarwa. Ath. It's like it. One. That's tough. I'm tripping. Ha'alayam. Wayapo. Ma'ayel. Hakasa. Akarnayath. Akarnayath. Ba'id. Id. Hasha'ir. Watashabar. Mupperwakwathwa. Wayamath. Kaya. Zaquan. Hayash. Wakabal. It's like Wakabad. Wahawa. Shepherd. It's like it. Shapat. Ath. Yasha'ala. Verse
Nah. Slakia. Arabayam. Shana, verse 19. Wakalathwa. Ashath. Payanakas. Hara. Lalath. What the Shemai? Af. Hashemai. Al. It's like all. Halakokwat. It's like Halakwak. Our one. Ha'alayam. Wamath. Kamaya. Yash. What's a Quran? With the lot. Kaya. Napakawa. Aliyah. Tazarayah, verse 20. Waka'ith. Mawatha. With the Debarna. Hana Tazabawath. Aliyah. Al. The Yarayah. Kaya. Bun. Yeladath. What like Wala. And Inawath.
That's Anatha.
It's like Inatha. Wala. Shata. That's right. Shata. Laba. Verse 21. What the it's like goddamn. What the Quara. Lanayar. Ayah. Kabawad. Lamar. It's like Gala. Kabawad. Maya Sharala. Al. Halakwak. Arawan. Ha'alayam. Wa'al. Kamaya. Wa'ayash. Verse 22. With a Amar. Gala. Kabawad. Maya Sharala. Kaya. Nalakwak. Arawan. Halayam.
There you go. All right, let's get to the English.
Chapter 4.
4 and 15.
Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 4, verse 15 in the English. Now Eli was 90 and 8 years old, and his eyes were dim, and he could not see.
Now, at this point in the story, it's when Israel was fighting the Philistines. Eli, who was a prophet, his sons had done wickedly, and Eli, early on in life, his sons had done wickedly, and Eli didn't restrain them. He didn't stop them. You know what I mean? So the Lord had promised that his sons would pay, and that he was going to wipe them out. Israel was fighting against the Philistines. The Philistines were winning. So obviously the Lord was not with Israel at this time. So they had lost about 4,000 men. They came back and said, hey, let's get the Ark of the Covenant up out of Shiloh. They ran and got the Ark of the Covenant, and they gave a great cheer and went back out into battle. The Philistines were scared, but the Philistine generals told them, hey, let's fight. Don't be scared, fight. Wow. And then they Salaki, when Israel went back out to fight them with the Ark of the Covenant, Israel got slaughtered. They lost 30,000 men. You know what I mean? Including Eli's two sons, Hophni and Phinehas. They were both killed. They had the Ark of the Covenant. They were priests. They were supposed to be the priests, and they were supposed to have the Ark of the Covenant. Well, they got slaughtered along with the rest of our brothers because the Lord was not with us in that fight at that time because of the sins of these brothers. So don't never let it think that one or two brothers can't mess it up for everybody. Right. You can literally mess up a whole nation. You know what I mean? But anyway, and the Philistines took the Ark of the Covenant. So a Benjamite came back. Basically, he came back into town and ran all the way to town and told everybody that the Ark of the Covenant was gone. And told everybody what happened. And Eli heard all the noise and the crying and the moaning and the wailing, you know what I mean? And so he asked what happened. And at that time, he was 98 years old and his eyes were going dim. That means he was going blind. You know, he was old. He was near the end of his life, going blind, you know, so he couldn't see. And let's continue on.
Mm-hmm. And the man said unto Eli, verse 16. Mm-hmm. And the man said unto Eli, I am he that came out of the army, and I fled today out of the army. And he said, What is what is there done, my son? Verse 17, and the messenger answered and said, Israel is fled before the Philistines, and there hath been also a great slaughter among the people, and thy 2 sons also, Hophni and Phinehas, are dead, and the ark of the Most High is taken.
So he Benjamin just delivered the bad news. You know, he told the town, Eli wanted to know what's going on, and he just told him, basically, we lost in this battle. You know what I mean? A lot of brothers got killed. Your 2 sons were among the brothers killed, and the Ark of the Covenant got stolen. Go ahead.
Wakan. Verse 18, and it came to pass, when he mentioned the Ark of the Most High, that he fell from off his seat backwards by the side of the gate, and his neck brake, and he died. For he was an old man and heavy, for he had judged Israel 40 years.
So when Eli heard the news about his sons and about the ark, he fell back. It knocked him back, literally. He fell backwards off the bed, as it broke his neck and died. You know what I mean? He was an old man and he was heavy. So that means, you know, in his 40 years of judging Israel, he got overweight. So that's an important thing to watch your weight. You know what I mean? But the brother fell off and fell. The news shocked him so much he fell backwards and accidentally broke his neck. That's how he died. But the Lord said that he would punish Eli and his sons, and that he wouldn't have mercy on them, and that they couldn't make sacrifice to atone for it. So the Lord, what them brothers did, they displeased the Lord very, very bad, hard. They very much displeased the Lord, and the Lord had no mercy, and exacted his vengeance on them. You know, go ahead.
Verse 19, and his daughter-in-law, Phinehas' wife, was with child, near to be delivered, and when she heard the tidings that the ark of the Most High was taken, and that her father-in-law and her husband were dead, she bowed herself and travailed, for her pain came upon her.
So basically, she was pregnant. She was, you know, it was almost that time for her to deliver. And when she heard the news, and we hear about this happens to this day, you know, so to show you how the Bible is accurate, you know, your wife can be pregnant and be close to her time to deliver and hear something shocking or stressful and go into labor early. That's what happened to this sister. She heard that her father-in-law fell off the bed and broke his neck. She heard that her husband was dead. You know what I mean? Ark of the Covenant is taken. She heard the bad news, and it immediately forced her into labor. You know what I mean? She went into labor early. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And about the time of her death, the woman that stood by her said unto her, Fear not, for thou hast borne a son. But she answered not, neither did she regard it. Verse 21. And she named the child Ichabod, saying, The glory is departed from Israel, because the ark of the Most High is taken, and because of her father-in-law and her husband. Verse 22. And she said, The glory is departed from Israel, and the ark of the Most High is taken.
Now, that sister went into early labor, and she died. That shows you how the Lord is not a power to be trifled with.
Right.
You know what I mean? You do not want the Lord against you or your family, because he can and will wipe you out. So get that Christian notion out of your head that God is all rainbows, sunshines, and unicorns. You know what I mean? Right. Like the Most High it describes him in the Bible as a fierce power. Right. A fearsome power. You don't want him against you. You know what I mean? So the sister named her son Ichabod. Ichabod, because I said the glory has left Israel because the Ark of the Covenant was taken. So Ichabod means the glory has left Israel. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she named. She heard she had a son. She didn't even regard it. She didn't answer him. She didn't regard it. She didn't say, "Oh, I got a son. Yay!" No, she was like, "Call him Ichabod." You know what I mean? There is no glory in Israel no more. The glory's gone. The Ark of the Covenant's gone. And that's before. And then she died. You know what I mean? She died giving birth to her son. You know what I mean? All right. Go ahead, Mariah.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 5, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wapalash Shatayam, Lakwakawa, it's like Lakwakwa, Arawan, Ha'alahayam, Wayaba Awa, Ma'aban, Ha'izar, Ashadawada, verse 2, Wayakwakwa, Palashatayam, Arawan, Ha'alahayam, Wayaba, Yawa, Atawa, Bayaf, Dagawan, Wayataza, Yagawa, Atawa, Atazal, Dagawan, verse 3, Wayashabwa, it's like Wayashak, Moa, Ashada, Wadayam, Mama Karaf, Wana, Wahana, Dagawan, Nepal, Lapanayawa, Arasazaha, Lapanya, Arawan, Yahweh, Wayakwakwa, Dagawan, Wayashabwa, Atawa, Lamakwa, Wamawa, verse 4. Wayashab, Mawa, Babakor, Mama Karaf, Wahana, Dagawal, Nepal, Lapanayawa, Aratazaha, Lapanya, Arawan, Yahweh, Ayash, it's like Wara Ash, Dagawan, Washatiya, Napawath, Yadayawa, Karatawath, all, Hamapatan, Rakwa, Dagawan, Nashar, Al-Yuwa, it's like Al-Yuwa, verse 5, Al, Kun, La'al, Yadarakwa, Bahanaya, it's like Kahanaya, Dagawan, Wakal, Habayam, Bayaf, Dagawan, Al, Mapatan, Dagawal, Ba'asha, it's like Ba'asha, Dawad, verse 6, what the Kabad, Yada, Yahweh, it's like a Yahweh. All, Ha'ashad, Dawadiyam, Wayashamam, Wayak, Atham, by Palayam, Batakaryam, Af, Ashadawad, Wa'af, Gabawalaya, verse 7. Where Rawa, Anashia, Ashadawan, Kaya, Khan, where Marwa, La'a, Yeshua, Arawan, Allahaya, Yashala, Amanawa, Kaya, Kwashata, Yadaya, Al Yanawa, Wa'al, Dagawal, it's like Dagawan, Allah Yanawa.
Book of 1 Samuel chapter 5, verse 1 in the English. And the Philistines took the ark of the Most High and brought it from Ebenezer to Ashdod. Verse 2. When the Philistines took the ark of the Most High, they brought it into the house of Dagon.
Dagon.
It's like it. Oh, the house of Dagon.
Too much TV. Go ahead.
And set it by Dagon.
Now, if those aren't familiar, Dagon is of course, a pagan god. It's a fish god. You know, I researched that before. If you look at that old movie, Conan, I think Conan the Destroyer, the one with Grace Jones, the god in that movie that they're worshiping is Dagon, and Dagon is a fish god. And some aspects they still worship him to this day. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And when they of Ashdod arose early on the morrow, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the earth before the ark of the Most High. And they took Dagon and set him in his place again. Verse 4. And when they arose early on the morrow morning, behold, Dagon was fallen upon his face to the ground before the ark of the Most High. And the head of Dagon and both the palms of his hands were cut off upon the threshold. Only the stump of Dagon was left upon him.
Good night. So they took the ark and presented it to their fish god. You know what I mean? To their god, and thinking that they're doing something. And then they left and went to sleep. They woke up. He was face down on the ground in front of the ark, bowing down to the ark. So they picked him back up and they put him back in his place. And when they came the next day, not only was he face down on the ground, but his head was cut off and his hands was cut off. And he was left with stumps. Most High Christ. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Therefore, neither the priest of Dagon nor any that came into Dagon's house tread on the threshold of Dagon in Ashdod unto this day.
So the threshold is the I believe that's the entrance or they little fake God temple. And they said after that day they stopped going there. Period. You know what I mean? They God was basically hobbled, you know what I mean? Got cut down at the knees, got his hands cut off, his head cut off, and was made and before the ark of the Lord. And they stopped going to the threshold. They stopped going to that temple. And they say they don't even go there to this day. And you better believe, if it say to this day, his worshipers don't go there to this day, that to this day, I'm talking about to right now in 2022, my bad, they don't go there. Go ahead.
Verse 6. But the hand of the Lord was heavy upon Ashdod, and he destroyed them. He destroyed them and smote them with emerods, even Ashdod and the coast thereof.
So the Lord, let's see what emerods are. Emerods. So the Lord smote them. They brought the Ark of the Covenant into their land as a war trophy, and the Lord smote them. You know what I mean? Hemorrhoids is an archaic term for hemorrhoids. Good night.
I want to say hemorrhoids instead of saying.
Yeah, so Salakia says it can be translated as tumors, swelling of the secret parts. Basically, the Lord. Good night. So the Lord smote them in Ashdod. He destroyed them and smote them with hemorrhoids and tumors. And swelling of their secret parts. So the Lord is not a power to trifle with. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it says an outbreak, the Philistines were struck by an outbreak of tumors in the groin. and died. Good night. And that was in Ashdod and the coast thereof. So the surrounding cities, men and women had hemorrhoids and tumors in their private areas to the point where it killed them. That's heavy. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And when the men of Ashdod saw that it was so, they said, the ark of the Most High of Israel shall not abide with us, for his hand is sore upon us, and upon Dagon our power.
They said, look, get this thing out of here.
Right.
We should have never brought it here. Let's get this thing out of here because the God of Israel is killing us.
Right.
Not only is he killing us, he didn't knock the head off our God.
Right.
Cut his hands off. So he is sore upon, his hands are on us and on our God. Let's get rid of this ark. Goodness. Good night. That's probably the smartest thing that they did.
Oh, God.
All right. So we at the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 5 and verse 8 in the Hebrew. Were you shalakwa? Were you sapwa? Ath, Kal, Saranya, Pulashathium, Al-Ya'am, Wa'amara, Ma'ah, Naisha, La'arawan, Alahaya, Yasharala, were you Amarwa, Goth, Wasab, Arawan, Allah, Yasharala, were you Sabwa, Ath, Arawan, Allah, Yasharala. Verse 9. Wayahaya, Akarya, Wasabwa, Athwa, Watahaya, Wada, Yahweh, Ba'awar,
It's like a yard.
Salakia, Ba'ayad, the water. Mahawama, Waha, Sakia, Mahawama, God will love. Ma'ad. Wayak. Wayak. Ath. Anashwa. Anashia. Her ayar. Makwatan. Wa'ai. Wa'ai. Gadawal. Wayashat Rawa. Laham. Apolyum. Takarium. verse 10. Washalakwa, Av, Arawan, Laham, Lahayam, Aqua Rayam, Waya Haya, Wahayaha, Waya Haya, Kadawa, Arawam, Halayam, Aquaram, Aqua Rayawam, Waya Zaiquan, Haiquar Banyam, sorry. Haiquar Banyam.
It's like high nugget.
How that is enough, Salaki. Haiquar Nayam. La'amar. Hasabwa. Hasabok. Saki. Yeah, Hasabwa. Alia. Arawam. Alaya. Slakia. Yasharala. Lahama Yath. Lahama Yath. Nawa. Naya. Wa'ath. Amya. Verse 11. Will you shalatwa? Will you sapwa? Ath. Cow. Saranya. Pulashathium. Will you marwa? Shalakna. That's a nut there.
That's like what the what? You look a little good night.
Sorry, Shalakna.
See the nuts like a pack of seed. Remember?
That's a what? That's a what? Oh, mine is a okay. I'm sorry, on here it looks like a nut.
You got a little line in it too.
Yeah, Shalaki. All right. Shalakwa. Ath. Arawan. Alahaya. Yasharala. Wayashab. Lamakuwa. Wamawa. Wala'a. Yamayath. Athia. Wa'ath. Amaya. Kaya. Hayata. Maha. Wamath. I can't say it. Wamath. Mawath. Bakal. Ayar. Kabada. Ma'ad. Yad. Almost. Ha'ala. Hayam. Shum. Salakia. Waha. Anashim. Ashar. La'a. Matham. So is that a what then again? Mathawa. Hakawa. Ba'ai Palayam. But Karyam. With the aisle. Shawa'ith. Ha'ayar. Hashamayam. It's at 12, right? Or did mine just cut off? Verse 12? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So like I'm using this phone now. So then we're at the book of Samuel, chapter 6 and verse 1. Well, Yahya, Adawan, Yahweh, Bashadah, Pelashathium, Shabaiah, Shabaiah, Kadashium, verse 2. Yakarawa, Payashathium, Lakahanyum, Walikwats Mayum, Lamar, Ma'ah, Naisha, La'arawam, Yahweh, Hawa Da'inwa, Bama, Nashalak Nawa, Lamakwa Wamawa. Back in English. He said that's tough. Right. Verse 7. Con.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 5, verse 8 in the English. And they sent therefore.
Wait, 8?
Come.
Go ahead.
And they sent therefore and gathered all the lords of the Philistines unto them, and said, what shall we do with the ark of the Most High of Israel? And they answered, let the ark of the Most High of Israel be carried about unto Gath. And they carried the ark of the Most High of Israel about thither. Verse 9. And it was so that after they carried it about, the hand of the Most High was against the city with a very great destruction. And he smote the men of the city, both small and great. And they, and they had emeralds in their secret parts.
So the Lord said, both small and great. That means rich and poor. I'm assuming man or boy. Okay, small and great. He smote them all with hemorrhoids and tumors in they secret parts. Good night. Go ahead.
Verse 10. Therefore they sent the ark of the Most High to Ekron. And it came to pass that the ark of the Most High came to Ekron, that the Ekronites cried out, saying, they have brought the ark of the Most High of Israel to us to slay us and our people. Verse 11. So they sent and gathered together all the lords of the Philistines and said, send away the ark of the Most High of Israel, and let it go again to his own place, that it slay us not.
They said, look, don't bring that thing in here. Y'all brought it here to kill us. We see it, and it's killing y'all. Y'all took it to Gath, and it killed them.
Right.
Gave them hemorrhoids and their secret parts. Hey, y'all brought this here to kill us. Get it away from us. Take it back to the people. Take it back to where it belongs. Go ahead.
That it slay us not and our people.
Mm-hmm.
For there was a deadly destruction throughout all the cities.
Mm.
The hand of the power was very heavy there. Verse 12. And the men that died not were smitten with hemorrhoids, and the cry of the city went up to heaven.
See, so that's what they stole the ark from us in battle. They took it through all these cities, and the Lord punished them greatly. And it said the ones that didn't die were smitten with hemorrhoids.
Right.
So the ones that didn't die, the tumors and the pain and the suffering, they had him. They were smitten with painful hemorrhoids.
Right.
And tumors. So if they, either way it go, they didn't die. And the cry of the city went up to heaven. The Lord could hear them crying and moaning. Go ahead.
1 Samuel chapter 6, verse 1. And the ark of the Lord was again, and the ark of the Lord was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. Verse 2. And the Philistines called for the priests and the diviners, saying, what shall we do with the ark of the Lord? Tell us wherewith shall we send it to his place.
That it? Yeah, so my thing is, they had it there 7 months. If I was their leaders, it wouldn't have been there 7 days. I'd have got rid of that thing. Then now they're trying to call in their priests and their diviners. Their diviners, that's supposed to be their version of a prophet. You know what I mean? And they trying to figure out what to do with the ark. They so prideful and foolish that they don't want to just give it back to Israel.
Right.
They want to try to keep our power from us. You know what I mean? And the whole time our power is destroying them. It's glorious. Go ahead.
1 Samuel chapter 6, verse 3 in the Hebrew. Where you marvel. Mashalakium. Ath. Come. Arawan. Alahayam. Alahaya. Yasha'Allah. Al. Tashalakwa. Athwa. Raya Kwam. Kaya. Hashab. Tashayabwa. Lawa. Ashayam. Az. Therapawa. What the I? Lakam. Lama. La. The Sawara. Yadawa. Makam, verse 4. Waya Marwa. Ma. Hasham, Ashar, Nashayab, Lawa, Waya Marwa, Masapar, Sarania, Palashathium, Kamash, Kamasha, what? I pull to Karaya, Zahab, Wakamasha, Ikabaraya, Zahab, Kaya, Magapa, Akath, Lakalam, Walla Saradna Yakum. Verse 5. Why share your thumb? Tazalamaya. I pull your come. To carry come. What is a lamaya? I could borrow you. I could borrow you come. How much shock your thumb? Ath. Haratiza. One that the young. La alahaya. Yasha'ala. Kabawad. Awalaya. Yaqual. Ath. Yadawa. Ma'ala yakum. Wama'al. Ala yakum. Wama'al. Aratizakum. Verse 6. Walama. Thakabadwa. Ath. Lababakam. Kashar. Kabadwa. Matazarayam. Matazarayam. Waparaya, Ath, Labum, Halawa, Kashaw, Hatha Isla, Bahum, Wayashalakwum, Wayalakawa, verse 7. Why I thought Kwakawa, why Shawa, I gala, Kadasha, Akadath, Washatathia. That's the word. Oh shit, it's like Akath. Oh, I Akath. Washathakia. It's like Washathia. Parawath. It's like it. Ilawath. Ashar. La'ah. Ilah. Alayam. Al. Asar Wasaratham. Ath. Haparwath. Ba'agala. Wahashabathium. Banahayam. So like it. Banayahum. Karayam. Habayatha, verse 8. Wallakathium. It's tough. Ath. Arawan, Yahweh. Wanathathum. Athwa. Ha'agala. Wa'ath. Kalaya. Hazahab. Ashar. Hashabathum. Lawa. Asham. Tasha Yamwa. Ba'aragaz. Matazadawa. Was Salakia. Washalach thumb. Athwa. Wahalak. Verse 9. Wara Yathum. Darak. Gabo wal Ya'ila. Bayath. Shamash. Hawa. Aisha. Lanawa. Ath. Hara'ayah. It's like it. Hara'ayah. Hagadawala. Haza'ath. Wa'am. Ow. So like it. La'ah. Wayada Ainawa. Kaya. La'ah. Yadwa. Naga I it's like naga I her Banawa Makwara Hawa Haya ha Lanawa. Verse 4. Verse 3. Book of 1 Samuel, chapter 6, verse 3 in the English. And they said, if you send away the ark of the Most High of Israel, send it not empty, but in any wise return him a trespass offering. Then ye shall be healed, and it shall be known to you why his hand is not removed from you. Verse 4. And then said they, what shall be the trespass offering which we shall return to him? They answered, 5 golden emerods and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines. For one plague was on you all and on your lords. Verse 5. Wherefore ye shall make images of your emerods and images of your mice that mar the land, and ye shall give glory unto the Most High of Israel. Peradventure, he will lighten his hand from off of you, and from off your gods, and from off your land.
So not only did they get a not only did they get a plague of emerods, they also got a plague of mice. So the Lord, that's why they said images of your mice. So they got the tumors and the hemorrhoids, and then they also got a flood of mice coming up in there while they're dying and suffering.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 6. Wherefore then do ye harden your hearts as the Egyptians, and Pharaoh hardened their hearts when he had wrought wonderfully among them. Did they not let their people go?
Now he said, this is a warning that this is their little prophets trying to warn them, like, hey, he hardened Pharaoh's heart. You know, are y'all gonna harden y'all heart? Like, y'all not gonna let the ark go? Just let it go, because they trying to make a trespass offering to the Lord. Now these are heathens trying to make a trespass offering to the Lord to relieve the plague, because they stole the ark from us, and they're so proud. They're talking about make golden emerods. So you're gonna make 5 golden tumors or hemorrhoids and 5 golden mice to represent the plague, and that's supposed to be some type of offering to our Lord, instead of just simply giving us our ark back. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. And they departed. Verse 7. Now therefore make a new cart, and take 2 milch kine, on which there hath come no yoke, and tie the kine to the cart, and bring their calves home from them. Verse 8. And take the ark of the Most High, and lay it upon the cart, and put the jewels of gold which ye return him for your trespass offering.
Right. The milch kind that's old way of milk cows. So that's what they're saying. Take some milking cows and tie them to the cart. That's what take 2 milking cows that had no yoke on them. That means that, you know, they haven't done any labor. You know what I mean? And bring their calves and tie them to a cart. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Come. In a coffer by the side thereof, and send it away, that it may go, and see if it goeth up by the way of his own coast to Beth Shemesh. Then he hath done us this great evil. But if not, then we shall know that it is not his hand that smote us. It was a chance that happened to us. Goddamn.
You see that's the pride of a heathen. So basically, take these 2 milking cows and the calves and do all this stuff, and put the jewels, put the Ark of the Covenant on a cart with the jewels, and send it on its way, and let the animals wander. Now, if it goes up towards Beth Shemesh, where the Israelites are, we'll know that that's his God, their God plaguing us. But if it goes another direction, then we know that's not God doing it. It just happened that we got mice and hemorrhoids and tumors. And everywhere that we took the ark got mice and hemorrhoids and tumors. Like that's why the Lord say don't learn the ways of the heathens. The heathens are ignorant a lot of the times. They're very stubborn, and they just refuse to acknowledge. That's why they tell them how the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart and punished Egypt and plagued Egypt out of existence. Right. You know what I mean? And the Philistines are so prideful that they're about to let the Lord do the same thing as him. You know what I mean? All right, with that. That's hard, man. I think after hemorrhoids and private part tumors, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's tough. It's stupid.
La Yashala.
Mazda, Mr. Stan, going out the dumb. We turn the face to the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Quadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malawaka. Taba'ah. Ratazai. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Thulanau. Come. Cow. You want. What's the lucky now?
Kabawati now. Kasalaki now. Kabawati now. Walai. Tabaya now.
On the side one.
A
ball. How it shine now. Mayan. Rod. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Waha Allah.
Watapara.
Lawalumya.
Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
I take the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai. Baba Kashah. Thulanau. Hakak. La'apa'ah. Kal Makala. Kal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Amatazarayim. Hakak. Lahaki. Hamathia. Hakak. Al-Kawa. Tama'ala. Nagar Shan. Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadaman in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be.
That's Israel, the Hebrew,
Yahweh. Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Baraklanau.
Wayasha'ala. Wahabaya.
Sapari.
Ba'ashem
Yahweh Shai.
Wadaman.
In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be.
It's like Psalms 161 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahahari. Mayan. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratazah. Ayathan. Namawat. Regog. Al-Yanawam. Shamar. Hanala'ad. Yanawam. Wala'ad. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasa'ala. Yahweh. Shamar. Yahweh. Tazak. Al-Yeh. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ad. Yakai. Wayarak. Walayallah. Yahweh. Yasamar. Akarad. Yasamar. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yasamar. Taza'aka. Wawa'aka. Ma'atha. Wa'ai. Awalam.
In the English. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From which cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayam, Al-Damayah, Laka, All Takarash, All Tashakwat, All Kayahana, Wabika, Yahama, Yawan, Ra'ash, Amaka, Yarayama, Sawada, Wayata, Yai Tazawa, Al Tazapawanya, Amaru, Lakawa, Wanakaki, Magalia, Wala'a, Yasakar, Sham Yashala, Iwada, Kaya, Nawai Tazawa, Laba, Yakadu, Ayaka, Koya, Yakarata, Ahoya, Adawan, Wayashimai, Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagari, Kabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palasha, Amishabi, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Hayawa, Zerawai, Labanya, the Watts, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadi, Kasiyah, Sarah, Kayabi, Banakal, Koyashawan, Nashamadu, Bayan, Daira, Hayawa, Daman, La'adam, Sayyidam, Nada, Yatmua, Kaira, Wakazabah, Wakazalmanai, Call Nasiakamwa, Ashar, Amaru, Nairashah, Nalawa, Nawa, Alahaya, Sayyidam, Gagala, Kakwash, Napanya, Rawaka, Ka'ash, Dabaira, Yaira, Wakalahaba, Dalahat, Hariyam, Khan, Dawadatma, Basairika, Wabasa, Wapaka, Dabahalam, Mala'at, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya, Bakwash, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya, Bahal, Adi, Waya, Kapar, Waya, Abada, Waya, Daira, Kaya, Atha, Shimka, Yahawa, Yabad, Ayawan, Al, Cow,
Rakazah. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come.
And
let us cut them off.
let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah.
The name of Yasharallah.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
And the Hagarene.
The Hagarene.
The Baal.
The Baal.
And Ammon. And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur is also joined with them.
Assur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
They
Lot.
have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brook of Kison.
At the brook of Kison.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red.
Make their nobles like a red.
And like Sahel.
And like Sahel.
Yea. All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Zamun.
And as Zamun.
Who said.
Let
us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh possession.
The houses of Yahweh possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a fire burneth the wood. As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
Persecute them.
Persecute them.
With thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
Make them afraid.
With thy stone.
With thy stone.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled.
And troubled.
Forever.
Forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Of the Most High.
Of the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
and of Israel, Imam Shabbat, Imam Barak,
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yes, Matah, Sabbath service dismissed.